Welcome to the evening edition of Sports Biz Today. We are heard around the world on great radio stations with archived content on our website at sportsbusiness.co. Here are your hosts, Fred Wallin, Beth the Sports Girl, and Howard Bloom.
And this portion of the show brought to you by Tom Barton Sports. Online, of course, TomBartonSports.com, TomBartonSports.com. Looking for an honest handicapper would be Tom Barton Sports. $99.95 will get you the entire month. And if you mention this show, you'll get an extra week. You can't do much better than that. And our email address, sportsfred@aol.com. I look at the clock, and it's 7:06 Eastern Time, 4:06 here in Southern California. Hour and 25 minutes. Kickoff tomorrow night, Dallas against the Giants, and the Scab referees will be there. Beth, you have any final comment? We'll talk about tomorrow, but you won't be with us tomorrow. Any final comments about the Scab referees who will be calling at least the first week or so in the National Football League?
Fred, we could talk for hours about the Scab referees. I wondered if you guys saw the Giant-Jags game. There was a play where Mr. Jaron Hostley was flagged for holding when he was the one that was actually the punt returner. I mean, come on, guys. Really? How was that possible? The penalty was actually supposed to be for Coe on the Jags, and the refs literally called a play on the person that caught the ball, called holding. I mean, these referees don't know what they're doing. It's terrible. I mean, Wayne Barrier, this poor referee who's going from coaching a six-man, football team at a high school level to coaching the NFL regular season games, it's going to be detrimental, Fred. It really is.
Roger Goodell obviously is acting like God. Everybody seems to be telling him, hey, just compromise. Howard, your thoughts?
Well, from the beginning, I honestly and truly believed things would get settled by tomorrow night. Do I have any hope at all that things might get settled in the next 24 hours? No, but I cannot believe it's gotten this far. Fred, we've talked about this, and I've said that for the long time, for at least the last 2 or 3 years, I believe that Roger Goodell was an outstanding leader. I think how he handled the NFL lockout without missing a game last year, getting a 10-year collective bargaining agreement, the television agreements was fantastic. I think Roger Goodell had taken sports leadership to the next level. I don't see him as playing God, Fred. I see him as being a bully. And to me, God's a pretty strong word, but bully is a pretty mean word. And I think he's being a real bully here. I think he's, Fred, he wouldn't do this to the players, but he can do it to the referees. So he's doing it, and that makes him a bully.
All right, our email address, sportsfred@aol.com. The problem is, of course, the player could get hurt. This game could get more physical because I think the players might take advantage of these referees with limited experience. As Beth indicated, the 6-on-6 referee in high school, that's 12 guys last time I counted. Now he's got to keep up with 22 who are much faster, much bigger, much stronger. You'd say to yourself, this is impossible. And then you read even more into this. They're not even the best. That's a high school thing, but you've got some college referees, but not even the best college referees are doing it because the NFL has got a list of those guys, and those are the ones that they'd like to take over for the regular refs when they make an agreement. So they're not allowing even the better or the best of the college referees who'd be willing to cross over. So, Beth, it's really the bottom of the barrel, and we're not putting these guys down. I mean, I played sports all my life. I could not possibly referee an NFL game. I think I could probably referee a Pop Warner game. So this is basically what we're talking about, 6-on-6 in high school and now the National Football League. And then you hear, Beth, that they're holding out the best college refs, the ones that would be willing to step over and become a scab. The NFL is not even going to allow those guys to do the job. So Roger Goodell, again, is really gambling big time. Beth, take it away.
You know what, Fred? It makes me ill because look at all the money within the National Football League. Just an example, the Green Bay Packers' net profit was $47 million last year. Why doesn't Goodell make every single owner put a portion of money? I'm not going to give out numbers exactly what that portion should be, but even if they did less than 5% of their overall net profit, they could solve this problem. I mean, $6,000 per team per game. It's ridiculous, Fred. It makes me sick.
And again, Howard, they're also talking now about from the NFL's perspective, they're trying to cut back on the pension amount that the teams pay, the league pays for these referees' pensions. They're asking them to be full-time officials and down the road. And again, maybe these guys are making $150,000 a year, $100,000 a year on their job. Well, the NFL's got to add that into what the salary would be. I mean, right now, I mean, you can't tell somebody to quit a $100,000 a year job, become a full-time NFL official, and not give them the difference as far as the money is concerned. Can you, Howard? Now, you're talking about, over a period of time, fine. But the ones that they're asking now to become full-time, don't they have to make up a difference in payment?
Fred, it really, really, it can't be the money. And
why not?
No,
what else is it?
No, it doesn't make. None of this makes any sense. And I understand your reference to Roger Goodell thinking he's God, but he just. And what bothers me is what I just said to you, the bully thing. He knows how to find a solution. We've talked about it on this show. He wants the officials to be full-time, fine. And we've talked about grandfathering in 3 to 5 years, you're not full-time, sayonara, you're out of it. And that's fine. And there were plenty of workable solutions. He didn't find the solutions. And what I don't understand for the life of me is, Roger, you found all the solutions to ensure that the 2011 season, save the Hall of Fame game, was played in its entirety. And you're telling me when you're involved with pocket change, you couldn't get a deal done? Shame on you, Roger Goodell.
Well, again, if you win all the time, the word entitlement comes into play. We use it all the time for entertainers and athletes. Maybe at the age of 12, you're told you're the best basketball player or football player or baseball player. So you think growing up that everything's going to come your way, and it usually does. Okay, so Goodell, since he's taken over for Paul Tagliabue, has not lost any of these big battles. So he's always come out on top. So Beth, the word entitlement, where he thinks now he's entitled to get his way in every single instance, in every single case, even though he's 100% wrong here. Because, again, if one player is injured, if one game changes from one side to the other on a ridiculous call like the one you just mentioned, Beth, all heck is going to break loose. And I'm going to repeat. In the state of Nevada, millions are bet on every single game, every single week in the National Football League. That's exactly the reason they get the TV ratings that the league does get. And Goodell understands that. So the state of Nevada does not want any mistakes. The state of Nevada does not want a ridiculous call to change the cover from one side to the other. And it's going to happen as sure as we're sitting here. Beth, all heck's going to break loose, is it not?
Yes, Fred, it is. And I think, again, this all has got to fall back on Roger Goodell. The owners, you look at all the articles that have gone by and that we've all read and talked about on our shows for the past 3 weeks. The owners screaming, complaining, the coaches. There was a 5-minute delay in the Giants Patriot game last week. I don't understand. If it's not money, and Howard, let me ask you this question. If it's not money, that's why this problem is not solved. Then, Howard, what is it?
Well, I think one of the things that Goodell is, yes, he's power hungry. Yes, he's acting like a bully. And it's just, but for me, Beth, Roger Goodell has talked so much about safety. And I know, Fred, you keep on talking about the point spread, and you know what? The NFL, you would know, Fred, the NFL doesn't care about it. You know,
Wait a minute. The NFL doesn't care about it? If the state of Nevada goes nuts, if somebody's holding a ticket?
No, Fred, they don't care about that.
You're wrong.
State of Nevada. Okay, Fred.
You're 100%. You can't be. Hang on. You can't be further wrong. You're 180 degrees wrong. Of course they care about it. That's the reason people watch it. If a game,
are you telling me?
Hang on for 1 second. Hang on for 1 second. If the game is 30-0 with 2.5 minutes to go, and the total on the game is 36. Would anybody actually be watching the game unless the total was 36 and they had wagered on it? NFL understands that. Of course the NFL understands. The only reason they get the ratings they get. Your thoughts.
Fred,
go ahead.
Fred, are you telling me that if a sports book sues the National Football League because they believe a referee made a mistake, that the NFL is going to take the lawsuit seriously?
Well, the whole state of Nevada, not the one, but it's not going to be one casino.
Fine.
It's the whole state of Nevada.
Fine.
Will go nuts.
Are you expecting the governor of the great state of Nevada to sue the National Football League.
I'm expecting more. Why would it have to be the governor of Nevada? It would just be a litigation, a lawsuit from all the casinos in the state of Nevada if there was an obvious mistake by a bunch of clowns who are trying to do a job that they can't do, and they're only doing it because Goodell is not willing to spend a few bucks. Folks, it is money. $6,000 per team, $100,000 a year per each team. That's chump change the National Football League, but they're acting like it's real big money, and they want to cut back on the pensions of these guys too. The NFL totally wrong in this case. Email us, sportsfred@AOL.com. Give us a call live on the air, 818-574-TEAM, 818-574-8326. He's Howard. She's Beth, the sports girl. I'm Fred, and I guess you know your name across America and around the world on Sports Biz Today after this.
Football season is here, which means it's time to start making some real money. This year, forget the empty promises, the harassing phone calls, and the shady deals, and join a proven winner. TomBartonSports.com does more than just talk a good game like the other guys. Gaming Today magazine called TomBartonSports.com the honest handicapping service, and we finished Pro Football Weekly's Handicappers Contest last season, top 3 overall in both units and winning percentage. TomBartonSports.com charges just $99.95, and you get 30 days of plays. That's right, under $100 for every play we select. Every play also comes with a complete detailed write-up, and every membership includes all sports, all levels, no commission, and no upgrades ever. Come check us out at TomBartonSports.com and find out why we are the evolution of sports handicapping. TomBartonSports.com is an informational site only and does not accept wagers.
Are you tired of working at a job that makes someone else rich? Working harder than ever, but getting nowhere? If you've ever dreamed of owning your own business, but didn't know where to begin, one quick call to Guyton Financial can get you started. Guyton can show you how to buy a business or franchise without getting a loan, or using your home or property as collateral. If you have over $50,000 in your 401k, IRA, or other retirement accounts, you can invest that money directly into a business or franchise without any tax penalties. Guyton can show you how. We've helped thousands of people just like you buy the business or franchise of their dreams. Call us right now at 1-800-333-0967. That's 800-333-0967. Get your free information on buying a business with retirement funds. Call 800-333-0967. That's 800-333-0967.
Tired of paying outrageous prices for Viagra? Well, we have great news for you. Now you can finally get Viagra at huge discounts. Healthy Man allows you to save up to $500 on Viagra. Why pay U.S. pharmacy prices of $15 per pill or more when you can get Viagra for less than $3 a pill? Call today and get 40 Viagra pills for only $99. This can cost as much as $600 at your local pharmacy. You can't afford not to call us. If you want Viagra at the lowest prices, never pay $15 a pill pharmacy prices again. Get Viagra for less than $3 a pill. Call 800-790-4906 today and save up to $500 and get 40 pills for just $99. Healthy Man is fast, easy, and affordable. Operators are waiting at 790-4906 to take your call now. Call 800-790-4906. That's 800-790-4906. Again, 800-790-4906.
Listen, if you're considering buying hardwood flooring, don't do anything until you've written down this number and received your free Lumber Liquidators catalog.
The flooring was high quality with an unbeatable price tag.
Call in the next 10 minutes to get your free catalog.
What I bought at Lumber Liquidators is of vastly higher quality than flooring I had installed 6 years ago, and for a fraction of the cost.
So if you want great hardwood flooring at unbeatable prices, trust Lumber Liquidators. We buy direct from the mills. Call
Call right now to get our flooring guide and catalog absolutely free. It's filled with top-quality hardwood flooring, including solid hardwoods, laminates, and bamboos, and even Bellawood pre-finished flooring with a 100-year transferable warranty. The same floor Bob Vila has in his home. This free catalog is full of tips, ideas, and our flooring project list to make your buying decisions easy. Hurry, call right now to get a copy of this free guide and catalog. Call 800-610-7570 to get your free copy now. 800-610-7570.